don't know if many of you have seen this stuff growing around me right here before, but this is Egyptian wheat, and I recommend it a lot with my clients, and of course my own personal use is where we're at right now in the location. But Egyptian wheat is great for screening food plots, screening your access to your land, and basically just keeping the deer from seeing you. So Egyptian wheat is an annual, and this was actually planted a little late, late June, and you can see it's pretty tall right now. We're in the middle of August, so by the start of hunting season, middle of September, I expect it to grow another 3 to 4 feet. Where that extra 3 to 4 feet comes into play is I want this to get 8 to 10 feet tall, and in good soils, which this is not good soil down here, you can expect it to grow to that 11, 12 foot range, and I've seen it 13 feet high. What I want to do in early season though is obviously I'm going to access through here, and I don't want the deer to see me. I expect to come in here with my 3 boys, and who are 13 years old and under, and to be able to get into this pop-up blind and have an opportunity to take an early season doe in this location. The deer have no idea that we would be hunting in this location. This is a new property for us. As far as I know, no one's hunted down in this location, and first time for food plots here, and of course first time for plot screens. It'll make for great access in the afternoon. I wouldn't hunt down here in the morning because there's a great chance that we're going to come in here and blow every deer out of this food plot that's here. But we're going to come into the end of this, we're going to slip into the back of this Egyptian wheat, and we're going to get into the pop-up. I'll have 2 to 3 openings just notched out through the Egyptian wheat so that we can shoot through with a bow. And I expect it to be a great early season hunt for a doe. There's too many does in this property, so we need to take some, and that's going to be the first order of business. So we're going to come in here for this low impact hunt, opening evening, hopefully take a doe, and then get out of here. It'll be early September, mid-September. We'll still have a good month and a half before the bulk of the rut kicks in, and there'll be plenty of time for these deer to forgive our approach on that early season. Now, this Egyptian wheat is a perfect product because deer don't eat it. I see a lot of plot screens that involve some type of food component, and the Egyptian wheat is perfect because I won't expect any deer to come into this and start foraging while we're sitting here or while we're walking by, and try not to spook deer. Even corn. A lot of guys will put a few rows of corn around a food plot and then walk on the outside of that corn. Well, to me, at some point in the season, that corn's going to be attractive. Those deer are attracted to that screen that you're trying to use to keep yourself from exposing yourself to the deer, or letting the deer see you. So I like a product like this, or a seed variety, where the deer just aren't going to be invited to the outside edge where you're trying to hide from them. At the same time, the Egyptian wheat is fairly easy to plant. I like it to be a little bit thicker. If it's lighter, develop a larger seed head. It's a little bit more top heavy. So if you can get a little bit more compact planting, then you have a lot of stems per acre to support themselves during high winds and cold weather and snow. And I've seen Egyptian wheat even into March with heavy snows hold up to about 6 feet high. So we're going to use this early season for screening for us to come in here to pop up and take a doe. But for the rest of the season, I expect that it will add a little bit of safety and security to this food plot for the deer that I want to visit this food plot every single day of the year without being spooked.